In the experiment, we were reacting hydrochloric acid with copper carbonate. And now we're going to have a look at what products we've made. In all neutralisation reactions, we make water. We've made ourselves a green solid here. In the acid-alkali reaction, we made a salt. And again, we make a salt here. It's named similarly, where we take the first name from the base. So we get our copper, and the second name comes from the acid. So the green solid that's in the evaporating basin is copper chloride. But we clearly had bubbles formed, so we must have some gas. So again, if we look at the formula equation, we can work out what that gas is. So hydrochloric acid's formula is HCl. Copper carbonate's formula is CuCO3. So that's the Cu for copper, and then we've got carbon and 3 oxygens. That reacts to form water, which is H2O, and we have copper chloride, and its formula is CuCl2. In National 5 Chemistry, you'll learn how to balance equations. But if we have a look over here, we have 2 chlorines, but there's only 1 chlorine here. So in order to get enough chlorine over this side to be able to form the copper chloride salt, we actually need some more hydrochloric acid. So now we need to work out what's that gas. So if we work out what's missing over here, we can work out what the gas is. On this side of the equation, we've got 2 hydrogens. In the water, we also have 2 hydrogens. So no hydrogens have gone missing. In the acid, we have 2 chlorines. So over here, we also have 2 chlorines. In the copper carbonate, we've got 1 copper, and in the copper chloride, we've got 1 copper. Now looking at the carbonate section, we've got 1 carbon on the left-hand side of the equation, but so far it hasn't appeared on the right, which means in this gas we must have a carbon. We have 3 oxygens, and so far on this side of the equation there's only 1 oxygen, which means 2 oxygens have gone missing, which means that in this gas we must have 2 oxygens. So if we take a carbon and 2 oxygens, the gas we get is CO2, and CO2 is carbon dioxide. The general equation for acid plus any metal carbonate is as follows. We have an acid added to that metal carbonate, those will react and will form water because it's a neutralisation reaction. We'll make salt, and in all acid plus metal carbonate reactions, you get the gas carbon dioxide.